Yes.
Been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat.
It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
It's Friday and I'm ready to slang. Pick up my girls and hit the party scene.
That's right, it's Friday. It's Female Friday. And on this day, I like to feature female artists, past, present, or future on the channel. Now, this next song that I'm going to do goes all the way back to 1982. Ooh.
I'm a poet and didn't even know I was rhyming those words.
And the song is by the Motels, and the song is called Only the Lonely. Now, oddly enough, this song was released in April of 1982, making it 42 years old this month. Yeah.
Ha ha, you're old.
So, this song, when I was looking at the lyrics, and I remember, in 1982, I was in the UK, so this song wasn't that popular, but it was popular when I got back to the United States, even 2 years later, where people were like, hey, have you heard this song? And, or I'd see it somewhere. But I can honestly say, I have never seen this music video at all.
Oh, snap.
So this will be a first time for me. But when I was looking at the lyrics of the song, it felt like something different, like it was almost a song about somebody to themselves.
That sounds really dark.
And then as I'm reading what the person's inspiration behind this is, it's like, oh, I get it. So let me take a look at this real quick. And it said that it's a song about empty success. It came about while the Motels were experiencing critical acclaim, traveling the world, riding in limos, and yet I was probably as sad as I had ever been. I was in a horrible relationship and had not yet recovered from my parents' death. I doubt if anyone ever does. The contradicting of these two worlds was where only the lonely lived. Bittersweet. And I was like, oh man, that sucks, but I get it. I mean, I think everybody gets loneliness, even just by itself, let alone all the other things that might be building up to it or being pressured onto the fact like you got this going and that going and you're lonely. Yeah, I get it completely. So let's take a look at what this song did do on the charts. And Balamo, it went to number 28 in Australia, number 21 on the Canada Top Singles, number 10 in New Zealand, number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 27 on the US Adult Contemporary, number 10 on the US Mainstream Rock, and number 8 on the US Cashbox Top 100. So it did really, really well in North America and, in New Zealand. So that is great. I can't tell you, unless I pulled up a Motels playlist and then started playing like, oh, I know that song. Oh, I know that song. This is the only one I can name right off the top of my head being a Motel song. So we will see. So if you like videos like this and others on the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm trying to do at least 10 videos each and every week, keyword being try. So without any further ado, here are the Motels and Only the Lonely.
Yeah, you can get lonely sometimes, right?
We walked the loneliest mile. We smiled without any style. We kissed all together wrong, no intention. We lied about each other's strengths. We lived without
You know what? I can tell you, I haven't listened to that song probably since the 80s, and I will tell you that that is a perfectly constructed song. It had two definite staples that makes it an 80s song or makes it an 80s hit. And I haven't heard the song in a while, so I was like, okay, here's the guitar solo. Okay, it's the 80s, you gotta have a guitar solo. But then all of a sudden they threw in the saxophone solo. They doubled up. So they had two definite staples of the 80s, the guitar solo and the saxophone solo. The song is very melancholy, and they consider this part of the new wave, but they're an American band. So I thought new wave was artists coming from overseas to the United States. I don't know. Also, you had the twinkling of the B3 organ, or the organ at the or electric piano towards the very end, that gave it that little moodiness. And that's another thing that I will say is a staple of the 80s. There's a moodiness about it. Sometimes it could be happy, sometimes it could be sad, but it stays in that little range of you. Sometimes when you're listening to a song, you don't know how it's gonna go. Key in point, the song like Broken Wing by Mr. Mister, it just has that kind of foreboding or brooding type of, feel to it, and you never know, how it's going to go, and it still stays that way throughout the whole song. And that would probably be another staple of the 80s, the songs you just never knew, whether it be the lyrics, whether it be how the music is going to be, you just never knew, like, if it was going to be a happy or a sad song, or just both. You just never knew. But this I would put in that category, happy, not happy, but sad, brooding. But you got the guitar solo, you got the saxophone solo, you got the electric piano. It just seemed very, very well crafted, and this is off of their third album. So I'm very, very looking back on it, I like it. I like it a lot. So, what did you think about it? Did you like the song? I'd like for you to leave a comment down below. So, if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the songs as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with your channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.